Hello and welcome to another edition of Carry On Streaming, Edinburgh Folk Club's virtual floor spots featuring some favourite visitors who drop by to give us a song or a tune. Carry On Streaming is done in support of the Paddy Bort Fund, which is currently being used to give musicians who might need a helping hand a wee bit of support. Our first performer is that outstanding songwriter Alan Taylor, always a guarantee of a full house any time that he comes to Edinburgh Folk Club. And here he is with one of his own compositions, Kerouac's Dream.
Kerouac dreamed, a poet's dream. He said the poem comes from where you've been. It's in an ocean, a trick of fate. It's in taking to the road when the road can't wait. It's a long white line along a holy road, a noble highway made of gold. Too young to die, you're meant to live. You want everything in life there is to give. It's a beautiful dream with a sad refrain. You go all the way there, come back again. It's what you do, it's what you learn, and it's how the scene plays out with every turn. They say you burn when you fly too high. Better to burn than never try. Maybe you'll fall, maybe you'll fly, maybe you'll rise above it all and touch the sky. You may get it right, you may get it wrong, but you'll do what you do just to get along. Because a lesson learned is a favor owed, and it's payback time when you're on the road. It's a beautiful dream with a sad refrain. You go all the way there and come back again. It's what you do, it's what you learn, and it's how the scene plays out with every turn. It's a beautiful dream with a sad refrain. You go all the way there and come back again. It's what you do, it's what you learn, and it's how the scene plays out with every turn. And it's how the scene plays out with every turn.
Alan Taylor. Well, a change of mood now and some Americana from Blue Flint, who fear that they may have missed the boat.
I missed the boat, and now I'm kicking myself. So like it was a small boat, it was a great big boat, and now it's sailing on. So I toyed with your affections, knew you'd always be someone I could fall back on. I kept you in your place and thought that you would stay there. I was wrong, wrong, wrong. And I missed the boat, and now I'm kicking myself. It's not like it was a small boat, it was a great big old boat. And now it's sailing on with people waving from the shore, and you were standing in on my own. For a hazy sunset season, my eye was off the ball, just to find that you had gone your own sweet way. Something that I took for granted was mine no more. I was alone, no, no. I missed the boat, and now I'm kicking myself. It's not like it was a small boat, it was a great big old boat. And now it's sailing on with people waving from the shore, and you're standing on my own. Bottom, but my well it has run dry. Now I'm thirsting for that cool sweet draft. I've thrown away my chances, behaving like a fool. The man is gone, gone, gone. And I miss the boat, and now I'm kicking myself. It's not like it was a small boat, it was a great big old boat. And now it's sailing on with people waving from the shore. Here I'm standing on my own. Well, goodness me, how can it be that you have the audacity to turn around and go your own sweet way? Well, time and tide, they don't wait for baby, stupid girls, they just move on, on. And I miss the boat, and now I'm kicking myself. It's not like it was a small boat, it was a great big old boat. And now it's sailing on with people waving from the shore. Here I'm standing on my own.
Savona Stevenson is a pioneer of the clarsach, the Scottish harp, and has greatly expanded the possibilities of the instrument with her compositions. One of the earliest and most enduring of those is Tickled Pink, and here she is playing it with saxophonist Steve Ketley. Savona Stevenson. Savona Stevenson and Steve Ketley. Now you may remember a few weeks back we featured the Wilson family, those redoubtable singers from Teesside, and this next clip features one of their number, Mike Wilson, performing with Damien Barber, Ewan McCall's My Old Man.
In the stinking heat of the iron foundry, my old man was made. Down on his knees in the mauling sun, he wore his trade like a company brand. He was one of the Cyclops smoky band, yes, that was my old man. My old man wasn't really old, it was just that I was young. And anybody over 12 years old was halfway to the tomb. He was loyal to his workmates all his life, gave his pay packet to his wife, had a few jars on a Saturday night, yes, that was my old man. My old man was a union man, fought hard all his days. He understood the system and was wise to the boss's ways. He said, if you want what's yours by right, you'll have to struggle with all your might. They'll rob you blind if you don't fight, son, that was my old man. To the door, they gave him his card, said they to slack. We've got a machine, can learn the knack of doing your job, so don't come back. The end of my old man. My old man, he was 51. What was he to do? A craftsman mourner on the door in 1932. He felt he'd given all he could give, so he did what thousands of others did. Abandoned hope and the will to live, they killed him, my old man. My old man is dead and gone. Now I am your old man, and my advice to you, my son, is to fight back while you can. Look out for the man with a silicon chip. Hold on to your job with a good firm grip, 'cause if you don't, you'll have had your chips the same as my old man.
Well, we're always delighted to see Nancy Nicholson whenever she makes it along to the club, and she can usually be relied upon to give us a song, often one of her own, like this one, the Brickies Ballad.
It was early last May on a fine summer's day, gone my messages stay welly lows. I raised up my eyes where the guys in the skies on the scaffolding stood and they posed. I saw me a view of a bright rosy hue, I couldn't get it in my mind. When his shirt left his breeks and I saw the bathed cheeks, so a brawberry brickies behind. And now that brickies cleavage appears in all my dreams, and I fall in my feet down to Nicholson Street, and I scan every cleavage that gleams. For oh, that brickies cleavage, it has my heart ensnared, and among all that glass I search for the memory of all that the braw brickie bared. And some were as crimson as peonies white, some were a vivid maroon, some were like ivory shining so white they looked like both sides of the moon, and some were each bum burnt red in the sun. December they all turned blue. Now I gaze and I blink for that bum or rose pink, and I think, Paddy, could it be you? Oh, that Brickies cleavage appears in all my dreams, and I fall in my feet down to Nicholson Street, and I scan every cleavage that gleams. For oh, that Brickies cleavage, it has my heart ensnared, and among all that glass I search for the memory of all that the braw brickie bared. Now at any excuse I am out to the house and messages I dinna need. There's soup to the ceiling and leeks up the lum and beans, bacon, bananas and bread, but never a glimpse of us seen one since. And now that the empire is done, my een are all wet, for the sun that has set on the orbs that I wish I had won.
Nancy Nicholson and the Brickies Ballad. Well, I mentioned earlier that Alan Taylor was one of those performers who was always guaranteed to have the house full sign up outside the club whenever he performs. And our next performer is definitely one who falls into that category as well. One of Scotland's most celebrated singer-songwriters, now resident in Australia. I speak, of course, of Eric Bogle, and here he is with one of his classics, Now I'm Easy.
For nearly 60 years I've been a copy of droughts and fires and floods. I've lived through plenty. This country's dust and mud she died in giving birth when she was 13. No flying doctor then, just a gentle operation. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. She left me with 2 sons and a daughter. On a bone-dry farm, her soil cried out for water. So my care was rough and ready, but they grew up fine and steady. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. My daughter married young and went her own way. My son was like buried by the Burma Railway. So on this land I've made me own, I carried on alone. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. City folks these days despise the copy. Say the subsidies and all, we've had it easy. But there's no drought or starving stock on the suburban block. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. For nearly 60 years I've been a copy of droughts and fires and floods. I've been through plenty. This country is dust and mud. I've seen my tears and blood. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. And now I'm easy.
Eric Bogle. And thanks to Eric and all the performers who've contributed to this video. That's Blue Flint, Alan Taylor, Savona and Steve, Mike and Damien, and Nancy Nicholson. All in aid, of course, of the Paddy Bort Fund, and if you would like to contribute to that, you can do so by following the links in the box below. That's it for this time. See you next time. Cheerio.